In last class, we discussed up to energy formulae. So in last class, we discussed the energy formulae. One of the formula in electron volts is energy of an electron in enthalpy is given by minus 13.6. The coefficients you should remember in terms of electron volts, in terms of joules, in terms of X, in terms of kilocalories. So here in terms of electron volts I am measuring minus 13.6 into Z square by N square electron volt per atom. So always formulas you should remember along with atomic numbers. So minus 13.6 into Z square by N square electron volt per atom. So for hydrogen atom, anyhow Z is equal to 1. Then energy enthalpy En equal to minus 13.6 into atomic number 1 square by N square, that equal to minus 13.6 by N square electron volt per atom. So directly you should remember that for hydrogen atom energy formula, for hydrogen atom energy in electron volts En equal to minus 13.6 by N square electron volt per atom. Anyhow Z value 1, therefore directly you should remember for hydrogen atom energy is minus 13.6 by N square electron volt per atom. So in any atom, so many orbits are there, infinite number of orbits are there, first orbit, second orbit, like that. Now for understanding purpose I am considering the energies of various orbits of hydrogen atom. Energies of various orbits of hydrogen atom. So it is the first orbit, ground state. This is N is equal to the first orbit. It is also known as ground state. Ground state. Next, this is second orbit. N is equal to 2. It is also known as first excited state. E stands for excited state. So this is third orbit. N is equal to 3. It is also known as second excited state. This is N is equal to 4. N is equal to 4 is nothing but third excited state. Third excited state. So this is ground state. N is equal to first excited state, second excited state, third excited state. Nothing but N is equal to fourth orbit. Like the infinite orbits are there. Just for understanding purpose, this I am considering as infinity orbit. So your energy values you should remember. This is infinity orbit. Now we are considering the energy levels of hydrogen atom. So this is the hydrogen atom. Infinite orbits are there. For hydrogen atom, energy formula what normally we thought En equal to minus 13.6 by N square electron volt per atom. So for hydrogen, energy in the enthalpy formula minus 13.6 by N square electron volt per atom. Anyhow that value 1. So in case of first orbit is N is equal to 1. E1 equal to minus 13.6 by 1 Third orbit means E3 equal to minus 13.6 by 3 square. Third orbit 3, n square 3 square 9, minus 13.6 by 9, that equal to minus 1.51 electron volts. So directly you should by heart these values: third orbit energy, second orbit energy. If you are by hearting, your time will be saved in exam. So third orbit energy is how much? Minus 1.51. Third orbit energy is minus 1.51 electron volts. First orbit minus 13.6. Energy always negative side. Negative side means energy is less, stability is more. Minus 3.4, minus 1.51 electron volts. Similarly, fourth orbit energy E4 equal to minus 13.6 by 4 square. 4 square is nothing but 16. Minus 13.6 by 60, that equal to minus 0.85 electron volts. So fourth orbit energy how much? E4 minus 0.85 electron volts. So fourth orbit energy is minus 0.85 electron volts. Similarly, infinity orbit energy. Infinity is square. So something by infinity 0. Therefore, infinity orbit energy is 0 electron volts. So not only for hydrogen case, in any species, infinity orbit energy is always 0. So my advice is, if you are remembering these values directly, time will be saved in final exam. Otherwise, we have to take the time. So first orbit energy is minus 13.6 electron volts. Second orbit energy minus 3.4 electron volts. Third orbit energy minus 1.5 electron volts. Fourth orbit minus 0.85. Infinity orbit 0. If you are observing, if you are moving from ground state to higher levels, first orbit to infinity orbit, energy increases. Why? Negative sign decreases. They are more negative, less negative, and becomes 0. Hence, as orbit number increases, energy also increases. Now, if you are observing this difference, so when an electron jumps from lower level to higher level, some amount of energy should be absorbed. How much absorbed means this difference is absorbed. Therefore, this difference, higher minus lower, delta E equal to higher minus lower, P2 minus E1, minus 3.4 minus from minus 13.6, minus 3.4 plus 13.6, that equal to 10.2 electron volts. So if you are supplying minimum 10.2 electron volts, then only electron undergo excitation, first excited state. Therefore here 10.2 electron volts. If you are supplying minimum this energy, then only electron excited to second state, so called first excited state. So this is nothing but minimum energy required for excitation. If you are supplying more than this energy, then electron jumps to higher levels. So in order to jump into second level, so called first excited state, minimum how much energy you should supply? 10.2 electron volts. This value also you should remember. So sometimes in objective exam they will frame the question like this: what is the minimum amount of energy required for hydrogen atom for excitation? So if you will remember 10.2, within seconds you will get the answer. Otherwise we have to calculate E1, E2, then difference. It takes time. 10.2 electron volts. Next, this difference if you are considering this difference. So first two successive orbits difference is 10.2. This difference, this minus this, minus 1.51 minus or minus 3.4. If you are calculating, you will get 1.89 electron volts. So between first and second orbits difference is more. Between second and third difference is less. Next, if you are calculating the difference between these two orbits, higher minus lower, minus 0.85 minus or minus 1.51. If you are calculating these two difference, you will get 0.66 electron volts. So higher minus lower, minus 0.85 2 plus 1.89 electron volts, you will get 9. 8 plus 2 10. 1 plus 1 2. 12.09 electron volts. 12.09 electron volts. 12.09 electron volts. If you are supplying 12.09 electron volts, then electron jumps to third state, nothing but second excited state. If you are supplying 12.09 electron volts, electron jumps to third state. Instead of 12.09 electron volts, if you are supplying 10.2 electron volts, electron jumps to second state, nothing but first excited state. So this energy level diagram also you should remember. From this energy level diagram, some important points you should remember. First point, as orbit number increases, energy also increases. Second point, infinity orbit energy is 0. Third point, the energy difference between the successive orbits, if you are moving higher level, energy difference decreases. See here 10.2 difference, here 1.89 difference, here 0.66 difference. So as orbit number increases, energy difference between the successive orbits decreases. Here more difference, less difference, less difference. That's why in the hydrogen spectrum also, between first level and second level we showed more gap, next less gap, next less gap, next very less gap. So already we practiced hydrogen spectrum. In hydrogen spectrum also, if you are moving to higher levels, between first and second level more gap because more difference. Second and third less gap because less difference. Here still less gap because less difference. Therefore, as n value increases, difference between energy difference between the successive orbits decreases. Next, one more point. The minimum amount of energy required for excitation of electron in hydrogen atom is how much? 10.2 electron volts. Otherwise, the points I will write. Some important points. Some important points based on energy level diagram of hydrogen. It is nothing but energy level diagram. Energy level diagram of hydrogen atom. Some important points based on energy level diagram of hydrogen atom. So from the diagram, what points we have to remember? First, as orbit number increases, energy also increases. So first point, not only hydrogen atom, any atom, as orbit number increases, as orbit number is nothing but n. As orbit number increases, energy of orbit also increases. Energy of orbit also increases. Therefore, not only hydrogen atom, in any atom, energy and n are related directly. So, as orbit number increases, energy also increases. N is nothing but orbit number. E is nothing but energy. Next, the energy of infinity orbit, not only hydrogen, the energy of infinity orbit in any atom, the energy of infinity orbit, the energy of infinity orbit is 0. So in any atom, infinity orbit energy is 0. In all units, the energy of infinity orbit is 0. Next, third, the minimum amount of energy, the minimum amount of energy required for excitation of electron. The minimum amount of energy required, minimum is the minimum amount of energy required for excitation of electron is 10.2 electron volts. This value you should remember. Then just by glance we are able to tell the answer. So this is the minimum energy only in case of hydrogen. For helium, airline test we have to calculate first energy level, second energy level, then difference. So in case of hydrogen, the minimum amount of energy required for excitation of electron is 10.2 electron volts. Next, the maximum difference of energy, the maximum difference of energy between successive orbits. The maximum difference of energy between successive orbits is n1 and n2. So between n1 and n2, more energy difference is there. The maximum difference of energy between successive orbits is n1 and n2. Between n1 and n2, more difference of energy is there. As we are going to higher level, difference of energy decreases. So these are the important points based on energy level diagram of hydrogen. Next, up to now we discussed about the formula for radius and energy. Next, velocity of electron formula. Velocity of electron in nth orbit. Just like radius energy in nth orbit, for velocity of formula is there. This formula also important. Velocity of electron in nth orbit. So nth orbit velocity Pn equal to 2 pi jet square. How that formula will come is the derivation not in syllabus. The derivations are in physics. 2 pi jet square by nh. Velocity of electron in nth orbit Vn equal to 2 pi jet square by nh, where pi constant E, charge of electron, h Planck's constant. So these two are the variables. Z and n are variables. Remaining all constant values. Pi 3.14, E, charge of electron 1.60 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, SI unit. H Planck's constant 6.625 into 10 power minus 34 joules. If you are substituting these constant values in this formula, you will get velocity of electron is 2.18 into 10 power 6. If you are substituting 2 pi value, electron charge in SI system, H value in SI system, if you are substituting, you will get 2.18 into 10 power 6 into Z by N. Here, SI unit of velocity meter per second. SI unit of velocity meter per second. Instead of this formula you should remember. Instead of this formula, there is no need to remember this formula you should remember. So velocity of electron in nth orbit Vn equal to 2.18 into 10 power 6 into Z by N. So sometimes they will do question like this: calculate the velocity of electron in second orbit of hydrogen. N value 2, hydrogen Z value 1. Or calculate velocity of electron in second orbit of He plus. Second orbit, N value 2, He plus. Atomic number of helium 2. Like that they will get. Or in terms of CCS system, Vn equal to 2.18 into 10 power 8 into Z by N centimeter per second CCS system. Because 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. 10 power 8. These two formulas you should remember, very important. 10 power 8 centimeter per second. Next, for two different cases, so two cases they will be. Anyhow, this value is constant. 2.18 into 10 power 6 constant. Therefore, velocity and Z how related directly. Velocity and n how related inversely. For two different cases, V1 by V2 equal to Z1 by Z2 into N2 by N1. So this also you should remember. If you are remembering this formula automatically at the time of problem, you can apply So based on this radius, energy and velocity, now I will discuss some numerical problems. So all these will comes under the heading of Bohr's atomic model. Hence, now we will discuss numerical problems. Numerical problems based on Bohr's atomic model. Numerical problems based on very important problems for objective exam. Numerical problems based on Bohr's atomic model. First problem: calculate angular momentum of an electron. Calculate angular momentum of an electron in second orbit. Calculate angular momentum of an electron in second orbit. So according to one of the postulates of Bohr's theory, angular momentum of electron formula what? Angular momentum of electron formula mvr equal to nh by 2 pi. N value what? Second orbit. Second orbit is n value 2 into h by 2 pi. 2 gets cancelled. Therefore answer is h by pi. Angular momentum of an electron in second orbit is h by pi. Third orbit is n value 3. Second one, calculate radius of first orbit of hydrogen atom in angstrom units. So in objective exam they will mention calculate in angstrom units, centimeters or meters like that. So radius formula what? Radius of an electron in orbit R equal to 0.529 into class we got 0.529 into n square by z angstroms. N square by z angstroms. Roughly this 0.529 we can take as 0.5. My advice is this you should remember. 0.529 approximately taking as 0.53 into n square by z angstroms. N square by z angstroms. Here which orbit? First orbit. N value 1. Hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom is n value 1. Therefore, radius of first orbit R1 equal to 0.53 into 1 square by 1 angstrom units, that equal to 0.53 angstroms. If they are asking in centimeters, our answer is what? 0.53 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. Because 1 angstrom unit equal to 10 power minus 8 centimeter. If they are asking in meter, our answer is what? 0.53 into 10 power minus 10 meters. Since 1 angstrom unit equal to 10 power minus 10 meters, that equal to 10 power minus 8 centimeters. So this is radius of first orbit of hydrogen. So for first orbit of hydrogen, radius value what? 0.53. According to this formula, R and N how related directly. As orbit number increases, radius also increases. Note, as orbit number means n, not shell number. As orbit number increases, radius also increases. Radius also increases. Since radius directly proportional to n square. As n value increases, radius also increases. Next, third one. Calculate radius of can do as homework. Next, fourth one. Calculate radius. Calculate radius of second orbit of He plus ion. He plus ion. So here they given He plus ion second orbit. We know that since radius formula 0.53 into n square by z angstrom units. So this is the formula. So always you should remember formula. My advice is all formulas along with z you should remember. Radius formula 0.53 into n square by z. 0.53 into n square, which orbit? Second orbit. For He plus z is nothing but atomic number. For helium atomic number 2. 0.53 into 2 square by 2. 2 gets cancelled. 0.53 into 1.06 angstrom. So this is the radius of second orbit of He plus 1.06 angstrom units. Next, fifth one. Calculate the ratio of, this is important but easy. Calculate the ratio of radii of first three orbits. First three orbits in hydrogen atom. So they are asking ratio of radii of first three orbits of hydrogen atom. Basic formula what? Rn equal to 0.53 into n square by z. Anyhow for hydrogen z value what? 1. 0.53 by 1 is constant value. Therefore, radius directly proportional to n square. First three orbits they are asking. Therefore, r1 is to r2 is to r3 equal to n1 square is to n2 square is to n3 square. Anyhow, it is a constant. First orbit is n value what? 1. 1 square is to 2 square is to 3 square. Third orbit n value 3. Second orbit n value 2. So 1 is to 4 is to 9. So this is the ratio of radii of first three orbits of hydrogen. 1 is to 4 is to 9. Next, sixth one. The radius of the sixth one. The radius of the hydrogen atom in the ground state. Ground state is first orbit. In the ground state. Ground state is nothing but first orbit. Both are same. In the ground state is 0.53 angstroms. Ground state is 0.53 angstroms. Listen now. The radius of Li plus 2 ion, Li plus 2 ion in the similar state is, in the similar state is nothing but ground state, first orbit. In the similar state